I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with new details in an office. It's time now for a first look at our weather, and Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci joins us now. And Jenna, it was a wet day.
Yeah, completely different than this time last week, Dee. We had so much sunshine all of last week. Beautiful weather for the fair. Luckily, the fair has ended now, so we are able to have the rain, and we definitely need the rain. But it definitely was a cloudy, cool, and damp day with some places getting up to an inch of rain, and represented by the green color here, even up to around an inch and a half there in Saluda County. Lower amounts in our southeastern counties where they happen to still be in a severe drought. So that's where we're hoping to see a bit more rain. Notice on Live Viper 6, our Georgia counties pretty much completely dry, but still tracking very light rain and drizzle in some of our South Carolina counties, and that includes Saluda, Edgefield, Aiken, Barnwell, Allendale, and Bamberg. So just a damp night for sure, with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam showing windy conditions as well at the airport. Today's almanac shows that we picked up 0.84 inches of rain in Augusta, started out at 53, only climbed 4 degrees as we went into the afternoon at 57, and we're still in those low to mid 50s right now. It's going to stay about the same overnight with those winds out of the north, and you can see the gusts are up to 25 miles per hour. So tomorrow morning we'll be still tracking this area of low pressure with another one moving in, and I'll have all the details on that coming up. Back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. We will see you in a few minutes. Augusta water customers could.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device. Patient safety is closed captioning on News Channel 6 is sponsored by Hearing Associates of South Carolina. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Right now on Live Viper 6, once again, we are tracking those light rain showers. Nothing too significant, just the drizzle over in our South Carolina counties. Most of us are dry and under the cloudy skies with breezy winds out of the north. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam at Augusta Regional Airport. Currently tracking a north wind of 7 miles per hour, gusts up to around 25. Chilly temperatures tonight of 55 degrees in Augusta, dew points in the lower 50s, pretty much matching those temperatures. And you can see we're all in the 50s. It's pretty much been this way all day long. The cloud cover always helps to keep the temperatures pretty much about the same throughout the entire course of the day. So we're watching this low pressure system that's generating the rainfall all across the southeast. Now this low pressure system is moving out, and another one will be coming in. But for tomorrow, we're still going to be under the influence of that wedge with a stationary front to our south. High pressure locking in that northeast wind to bring us the cooler air and very cloudy skies with all this moisture around from the stalled front. So high temperatures only in the 50s once again for our Tuesday. So here's a look at that forecast. 50 in the morning, then getting to around 57, and that's about it. Now for your Halloween forecast, we will be warming up a bit, but still, this is expected to be the coolest forecast on Halloween in nearly 15 years. I actually looked back at a lot of the stats, and we've had several Halloweens in the 80s, believe it or not. But this is a pretty chilly forecast for us, especially when we look at our low temperatures. But those highs are eventually going to be climbing back up to 70 on Monday, but the low temperatures will be dropping all the way down to 38 overnight on Halloween going into our Saturday morning. So that goes to show the kids really need to bundle up with those costumes on. 38 will be the coldest air of the season we've had so far, and it's possible that if the winds settle down, we could even see some frost development. Now our futurecast tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Notice the spotty areas here of rain. That's indicating some drizzle, very light activity with the cloud cover sticking around all day long. Most of Tuesday really not showing much rainfall, but I still expect some drizzle here and there. You can tell the futurecast is indicating that. And then same story as we go into our Wednesday morning, just nothing widespread, no strong storms. But we're going to have a second low pressure system move in, and this will come with a cold front, and that'll bring a line of showers Wednesday afternoon and evening. By around 8 o'clock, that'll be across the center of the CSRA. Some heavier rain possible here and there, and overall, we could see some places up to another half an inch or maybe even 3/4 of an inch of rain through Wednesday, with winds gusting up to 25 miles per hour on Tuesday, 28 on Thursday once that cold front passes. And speaking of winds, we do have an update on Hurricane Melissa as of 11 p.m. Winds back up to 175 miles per hour, moving north-northeast, pretty much stationary at 2 miles per hour as it makes a beeline towards Jamaica right around Montego Bay. This will happen sometime tomorrow morning into the afternoon. Then it goes down to a Category 2 as it moves across Hispaniola and eventually up to the Bahamas and then Bermuda from there. But this is a very powerful storm, and we're fortunate it's not impacting us here. Plenty of sunshine to enjoy this weekend and continuing into next week. Back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. Coming up, we'll have a closer look.
Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
A serious accident creates a lot of right now problems. You're worried about your injuries, the medical bills, and whether you'll get stuck paying for it all. You shouldn't have to chase after a lawyer to get the help you need. With me, you won't have to. I'm Austin Jackson, your guy in Augusta. If you've been injured, my team will get to work right away. And you don't have to pay us anything unless we get money for you. Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. 706-724-7224.
Right now, today on Fubo.
Chilly temperatures tonight with some drizzle possible. Upper 40s north of I-20, low 50s for the rest of us. And then you can see tomorrow not warming up a whole lot. We'll be in those mid to upper 50s, very similar to today. And that puts us nearly 20 degrees below average for this time of the year. Our 10-day forecast showing us warm up just a tad to 62 Wednesday and Thursday. We'll have a cold front come through, bringing another 60% chance of rain Wednesday. Drying out on Thursday, back to sunshine for Halloween, but dress warm. 65 will be the high, and then we drop to 38 going into Saturday morning. Frost possible if the winds settle down. A beautiful weekend, though, as we fall back an hour, so some earlier sunsets next week, getting dark earlier in the day, but plenty of sunshine to enjoy.
All right, well, Miami Vice is headed for another remake with a new Crockett and Tubbs. Austin Butler is in early talks to play Sonny Crockett. Michael B. Jordan set to play Rico Tubbs. Wow. Filming is expected to begin next year, and the movie is scheduled to come out in the summer of 2027. The last movie version of Miami Vice came out nearly 20 years ago, starring Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. I remember.
That's an old school classic right
Yes,
there.
it is, and I remember the originals.
Yes,
Could not
absolutely.
wait to Friday night. All right. Well, that's our report for now. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good night.
News Nation and